One of the biggest crackdowns against terror group Jamaat-e-Islami is currently underway in Jammu and Kashmir, with simultaneous raids underway at over 45 locations. NIA teams from New Delhi have also joined the raids, while local police and CRPF personnel are providing them security cover. Now, many members of the banned outfit are being raided since this morning. My colleague Gursimran joining us on the broadcast. Gursimran, take us through the NIA raids right now and who all have been raided.
Crispino, see, this is one of the biggest crackdown on Jamaat-e-Islami. And let me tell you that Jamaat-e-Islami is linked with United Jihad Council based in Pakistan, which is an umbrella organization of all the terror outfits based in Pakistan. So its only purpose is to separate Jammu and Kashmir from Union of India, and based on that, they were hatching a conspiracy based on the funding from they were getting from Pakistan. They were hatching a conspiracy to separate Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir as well as Union Territory of Ladakh from Indian country. So this was their modus operandi and this was their plan, but now NIA has got the case and NIA is now raiding 45 locations. This is one of the biggest crackdown on Jamaat-e-Islami. It was banned in 2019 and now one of the biggest crackdown is taking place. 45 locations across 11 districts of Jammu and Kashmir. NIA is conducting raids. Many digital evidences as well as documents have been seized by the National Investigation Agency, and sources are telling Republic that many people have been detained during the raids by the National Investigation Agency, though there is no official update on whether they have been arrested or still being interrogated. But yes, this is one of the biggest crackdown on Jamaat-e-Islami, which was using its cover of a religious organization to separate Jammu and Kashmir from Union of India. But now NIA is probing the matter and we can expect some more arrests in this case very soon.
Right, terror funding is the is the main thing the NIA is looking out right now. Joining me back on the broadcast is my colleague Zeenat. Zeenat, do tell us also about the security situation right now in Jammu and Kashmir ahead of the Independence Day celebrations.
See, as far as this raid of NIA is concerned, we are seeing the raid more in the belt of Jamaat-e-Islami. Particularly if we talk about the South Kashmir. South Kashmir has been a big support to the Jamaat-e-Islami ideology. And if you remember, even the Mehbooba Mufti had been fighting the elections, and she won a number of elections because on the behest of Jamaat and the Jamaat supporters. This time the NIA is targeting those villages. It's not only about the district, but you see in the North Kashmir, when we talk about the Bandipora or for that matter Gandarbal, there are certain pockets of the Jamaat belt which have been active since 1990. And this time the NIA have identified those pockets in the district where the raids at present are going on. Though NIA unofficially says that they have registered a fresh case against the organization despite being the banned organization at present, because Center has made it clear that the Jamaat-e-Islami have been funding terrorism and the terror activities in Kashmir. With the result, not only Jamaat-e-Islami offices were closed a year back or so, but in fact the JKLF that time also was banned, terming it as terror organization. So right now, at present rates, many things are being confiscated, they are being seized, and then what is the source of fund and how Jamaat-e-Islami has been funding the terrorism in Kashmir, despite many of their leaders have been arrested. So the chain is, they are trying to unlock that chain at present.
Right, Zeenat. Gursimran, back to you again. Gursimran, in the last couple of days, we have seen many encounters in Jammu and Kashmir. Right now, one of the biggest crackdowns against Jamaat-e-Islami currently underway in the valley. Take us through the terror funding module here by Jamaat-e-Islami. Now, remember, this is the banned outfit. It was banned by the center. And right now, several raids are being conducted across Jammu and Kashmir. So we're looking at a security situation here. We're looking at multiple encounters in the valley as well in the last couple of days. And we're also looking at one of the key head of the of JEI in Gandarbal also was raided this morning as well. Could you throw some light as well on that?
See, in most of the districts, the district chief of Jamaat-e-Islami are being raided by the National Investigation Agency because they were the heads of the district of Jamaat-e-Islami who was involved in separation in a plan that was hashed by the Pakistan's United Jihad Council to separate Jammu and Kashmir from Union of India. So this is something NIA was working upon for a long time. Yes, apart from the Operation All Out, this was very much needed because these were the people who were getting the funds from across the border and they were fueling the fire of terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir. Top sources of NIA have confirmed to Republic that more than 50 teams of NIA were specially tasked for this operation. Officials from national headquarters of the National Investigation Agency, they too reached the Kashmir Valley 2-3 days back, and right now they are camping in Srinagar office of the National Investigation Agency, from where they are monitoring each and every development that is taking place. I'm told that some of the raids have ended at various places out of these 45, and the officials of the NIA, they are heading back to the NIA headquarters, be it in Srinagar or in Jammu, and they have also seized some of the material, including documents as well as the digital evidences. Though so far the raids which have ended, there hasn't been any arrests that have been made, though detentions have been made in South Kashmir as well as in the Chenab Valley.
To keep us updated with all the latest on the NIA race, thank you, Gursimran and Zenith, for joining us on the broadcast.